Hello everyone, my name is Mrs. Sharon Roshan, your teacher from Trinity International School. So today we'll be learning chapter 27, Indian Places of Interest. So India's rich history is evident from the various landmarks that dot the country. There are many interesting places in India which are worth a visit. So I will just read the questions and you all have to write down the answers of it. Okay. The first one is known as the Venice of the East. It is also called the City of Lakes. The lake palaces on Jack Nivas Islands in the middle of the Pichola Lake is the finest example of its architectural and cultural past. Write down the answer Udaipur. Question second. The summer capital of Jammu and Kashmir. It is the jewel that shines in the whole of North India with its sparkling lakes, scenic snow-capped mountain peaks from the backdrop and flowers picturesquely adorn the gardens. The second answer is Srinagar. Third, a state of happiness and joy that welcomes all, an island with sun-kissed beaches, old churches and temples. It attracts tourists from all over the world. That is Goa. Question 4. Famous for its Ayurvedic healthcare and scenic beauty. The houseboats, boat rides in lakes and backwater lagoons, and their rejuvenating massages help you to unwind and de-stress. That is Kerala. Fifth, one of the most beautiful states in the country, situated in the eastern Himalayas. It is bounded by Tibet, Bhutan, and Nepal. There are several monasteries, the most famous being the Rumtek Monasteries. Gangtok is famous for the orchid farm, which has over 400 orchids and has a deer park. The caves of Rumtek and Lake Chango are other tourist attractions. The answer for that is Sikkim. Sixth question will read, this union territory comprises the former French establishment of Kasekal, Mahe and Yanam. Sri Aurobindo Ashram attracts devotees not only from all over the country but also from abroad. Auroville, often described as the world's first global village, and Romain Roland Library are other popular places of tourist interest. That is Pondicherry. That is Puducherry. Okay, spelling is Puducherry. We'll go to the next page, the second chapter, that is Temples of India. India is a home to number of well-known temples. The temples in India are perfect for those seeking peace of mind. Read the clues given below and name the temples. So, the crowning glory of Oriya temple architecture. This 13th century temple is also known as the Black Pagoda. The first answer is the Sun Temple. Next, this globally renowned temple located in Amritsar enshrines the holy book of Sikhs, the Guru Granth Sahib. Second is Golden Temple. Third, located in Madurai, this temple originally built by Kaulasikara Pandya is dedicated to Meenakshi, the consort of Shiva. The third answer is Meenakshi Temple. Fourth, Located in Andhra Pradesh, this hill temple typifies the early Dravidian architecture and is dedicated to Lord Venkateshwara. The answer for this is Tirupati temple. Fifth question. The only temple in India dedicated to Lord Brahma is located here is Pushkar. We'll go to this question number 6. That is, this temple located in Guwahati is best known for the worship of the goddess of Shakti. Answer for this is Kamakhya temple. Spelling for this is Kamakhya. Okay. Question number, we'll read the 7th. The world famous 205 feet temple is located in the holy city of Puri. This temple enshrines the wooden images of Jagannath, Balbhadra and Subhadra. Answer for this is Jagannath temple. Spelling you'll get in question itself. Okay. Then question number 8. The site of this cave temple is located about 150 km from Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir. Every thousands of devotees begin their yatra from Pahalgam to reach the temple site. Answer 8 is Amarnath temple. We'll go to the next topic, chapter 29, from the past. India's history and culture is dynamic, spanning back to the beginning of human civilization. Check your knowledge of ancient India by answering the following. Use the clue box for help. So, at bottom of the page, you can see there is a clue box you have to use for that. Okay, the first question for this is, he invaded India in 326 BC. After crossing the river Indus, he advanced towards Taxila. Okay, he then challenged the king Porus and defeated him in the fierce battle. The first answer is Alexander. Question second. He is well known for his religious toleration, able administration, and diplomatic relations. He ascended the throne of Thaneshwar and Kannauj on the death of his brother Rajyavardhana. The second answer is Harshavardhana. Okay. Answer question number 3. He married Kumar Devi, the daughter of the chief of the Chayashvi, and got Pataliputra in dowry. He also got the title of Maharaj Dhiraja and ruled for about 15 years. The fourth question answer is the Vedic civilization. Question number 5th. That is, during his lifetime, 16 great powers, Mahajanpadas, existed in the 7th and early 6th centuries BC. His original name was Siddhartha and was the founder of Buddhism. Question 5th answer is Gautam Buddha. 6th, the history of India begins with the birth of the civilization. It flourished around 2500 BC in the western part of South Asia. What today is Pakistan and Western India? Answer for this is the Indus Valley civilization. Chapter number 30, morning newspapers. Morning newspapers. So most of us start our day with a cup of tea and newspaper, but have we ever thought that there is a history behind each newspaper? Answer the following questions and learn more about Indian newspapers. Which was the first financial newspaper in India? That is the Economic Times. This newspaper, first published in 1967, is strongly associated with the Communist Party of India. Name this fortnightly is Ganashakti. Third is, which newspaper was launched on 16th February 1994 simultaneously for New Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai and London? Answer for this is Asian Age. Rudyard Kipling and Winston Churchill have worked as correspondent for this newspaper. Which newspaper are we talking about? That is the Pioneer. This Gujarati daily published from Mumbai is the oldest existing newspaper in India. Name the daily. Fifth is Bombay Samachar. Sixth, which newspaper initially published in Bengali changed to English overnight to escape the Vernacular Press Act in 1878? Answer for this is Amrita Bazar Patrika. This newspaper published from Mumbai is associated with the political party Shiv Sena. Name the newspaper. Samna. Which vernacular newspaper was started by Ramoji Rao? That is Nadu. Which newspaper founded in Kolkata in 1875 is one of the oldest English newspaper in India? That is the Statesman. And the last one question is, which was the first newspaper to be published in India? That is Bengal Gazette. We'll go to the chapter number 31, Festival Time. India is a land of festivals. India is a land of festivals. India is a land of festivals and celebrations. Filling the blanks with the names of the correct festival. Okay. This festival marks the beginning of the sun's journey towards the northern hemisphere. People take a dip in the holy rivers and worship the sun god. First answer is Makar Sankranti. It is a major spring festival. Hindus worship the goddess of learning on this day. That is Basant Panchami. Third, the festival marks the New Year's Day for the Parsi community, that is Nowruz. Fourth, this festival is celebrated by the Muslims to commemorate the birthday of Hazrat Muhammad, that is Miladun Nabi. Spelling for this is MILADUNNABI. Question number 4. This festival is celebrated by the Muslims to commemorate. Question number 5. This famous festival is held in Puri, Odisha, where lakhs of pilgrims gather to pull the images of Lord Jagannath, Balabhadra and Subhadra, which are placed on 3 huge chariots. Answer for the 5th is Rath Yatra. Question 6th. Celebrated 2 days before Deepavali, new utensils are brought on this day because it is regarded very auspicious. Answer for this is Dhanteras. On the 8th day of Bhadra, August-September, this festival marks the birth of Lord Krishna. that is Janmashtami. On this day, people celebrate the birth of Lord Rama, who is believed to be the seventh avatar of Lord Vishnu. The answer for 8 is Ram Navami. Question number 9. After fasting through the holy month of Ramadan, this festival is celebrated by the Muslims. That is Eid ul Fitr. An important festival for Sikhs. It is celebrated with great joy in Punjab on the first day of Baisakh. 10th answer for this is Baisakhi.